Nope. Looks like a brawl is about to break out.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the MPM-15 masterpiece movie, Brawl. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have Big Brawl in both of his modes. His name is Decepticon Brawl. He is a Decepticon Transformers. On this side, we have Brawl. We have Brawl. On this side, we have some more of Brawl. Up top, we got Brawl. On the bottom, we have words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots with things and stuff and things, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have MPM Brawl, as he appeared in the 2007 Transformers movie, and yeah. Very nicely done figure here, in my opinion. But here he is in his alt mode. He is packed in alt mode. Yay! But yeah, here he is in his tank mode. A very nice looking tank here. But let's get in close so we can take a look at the details. You got these sections here done in a nice gunmetal gray. Of course, you have nice camo paint job going on. Looks very nice. The big old cannon right up front. You got the treads. Looking quite good. Lots of detail going on. Got some little missiles picked out in yellow. Overall, just a lot of nice camo work going on there. But looks quite good. Got the little lights there in the back. Overall, a very solid looking tank mode. There is the top. There is the bottom. He does have little rolling wheels, so he can roll as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with MPM Bumblebee, with MPM Prime. Here he is with the Studio Series Brawl. And here he is with the old Leader Class Brawl. So you can see how that works out. And here we have all of our 2007 movie Decepticons in MPM form in their alt modes, and they look quite nice together. Very nice. So, there you go. Now, articulation-wise, in tank mode, these front sections here, if you untab them, they're on ball joints, so you can kind of angle them down, angle them in. You kind of do what you want there. The main cannon here can move up and down. And that's pretty much all the range of movement you get there. You do have joints here for transformation, so you can kind of do that. I would consider that a tactical advantage, honestly. You don't have to spend time turning the whole turret. You can just do that, shoot to the side. Hey, you know, things you can do that too, you know. Get the sneak around, get a shot around the corner, you know, I'm just saying, things you can do if you want to do it. The whole turret itself can rotate as well, can do a full 360. These cannons up top can also move up and down. They have a good range of movement. This top section as well can rotate, can do a full 360. Now bear in mind that this section is connected to this panel up top right here, so sometimes when you're moving this around, you can kind of undo that panel a little bit, and you might have to push it back down. But you got that going on, and then these little missile launchers here, they're just pegged in, they're packed separately in the box. They just peg right in, you can rotate those out, swing them whenever you want. You can use a transformation joint also and have them swing out even further. You can do that, as always, things you can do if you want to do it. Now, as far as accessories go, we get some extra weaponry, as if you didn't have enough already, but we get this right here, just a big old quadruple cannon going on. But again, done in those camo colors, nice dull colors there, a little bit of kind of like a light orange going on in there. Some nice detail, though. So yeah, that one. You also have the big old claws here. Not much of it picked out in paint, but you got a little bit of the camo going on there with a small little Gatling gun up top. You get that. We do get a little battle damage parts That's for robot mode, and we'll show that off when we get to robot mode. Yeah, little battle damage part right there. We also get a bunch of blushes. That's right, we get some effects parts as well. We get 2 of these small little blushes, and we get 2 larger blushes. We get this effect part right here to make it look like he's firing missiles. You can see the little missiles molded right there at the end. This is made up of 3 parts. It all just pegs together. That's pretty cool. And we also get another little explosion effect part, which looks quite good as well. This is made up of 2 pieces because reasons, but it is made up of 2 pieces. It just pegs together, or taps together rather. And you get that, and that is what you get accessory-wise with Mr. Brawl. Now, as far as storage goes, you have tab slot connections up top for these weapons. You might have to move these out of the way. That will plug in right there. Claws will plug in right there, like so. And there is your storage. Hooray for storage. Just make him look even more armored up as if he needed it. And you can also attach the effects parts here. We can take one of the larger ones, plug it onto the main cannon here. We can take, oh, this fell out, how dare you. We can take this, and this will plug in to either of the little missile launchers there, like so. We can take 2 of the smaller ones. We can plug them into these cannons here. And we have one more. We could plug into one of these barrels right here. And we can do a big old brawling bloosh. It's rare I do an alt mode bloosh, but this, I feel like this is warranted. Definitely warranted. So that is basically it for the tank mode. It's a nice solid tank mode, except for this panel right up top here. Like I said, since this panel is attached to this one, if you're moving this around, you can kind of undo that. You can kind of see him moving. So that's the one thing that, you know, maybe could have connected just a little bit more securely, just so it wouldn't move as you're moving that. But, you know, again, that's, in my opinion, just a minor gripe. But all in all, though, a very good-looking tank mode, in my opinion. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's get back here. So the first thing you want to do is, we'll get this out of your way. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. So first thing you want to do is you want to take these and just angle them down. You then want to come to these side panels here, just undo those, and just kind of swing these out and bring these forward. Same thing here, just get them done. Swing it out and bring that forward. You want to raise these cannons up, just so you can grab hold of this panel and bring that up. Then you can take this and bring all of this up. Once you have done that, you want to take this whole turret assembly here and just split down the middle and bring those out. Once that is done, you want to rotate this turret assembly 180, and you're going to have a lot of joints to work with here as far as folding up the turrets. There's a joint right in here, so you want to fold that to the side and then fold the cannon itself in. Bring that in like that. Bring that in. Rotate just this around, like so. And there'll be a little tab slot connection right here for the cannon. I'll tab in right there. And you want all that looking like that when you're done. At this point, you want to take this section here, untab it, and bring it down. It'll tab in right there. Fold that down, and then take this section of the treads and just unhook it and swing that out. And then you want to take these and just bring them down. Once you've done that, you want to take these tread sections here, just unhook it. They usually do it on their own. Just unhook it from this section here and just rock it back. So just undo that and just rock that backwards. And now you can take these and you're just going to accordion this armature right in. So it's looking like that. And you can just bring that down. Same thing here, second versus like the first. Just accordion all that back and just angle that down. Once that's done, you just want to take this section here and just untab it, bring it down, fold down these side panels here, and bring up his head. Now you want to take this section here and just rotate it down. It's on a double hinge here, so make sure you angle it back, and then there'll be tab slot connections on either side for these treads, and they'll just tab in right there like that. And now you want to just take this, just push that in, and this section of the tread will swing in, and it'll just hook in right behind that bit right there. And it's just going to look like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Just push that in, and then swing this in, and just hook that in right back there like so. Make sure the top stays tabbed in, and you got it looking like that. Once that's done, you can take this whole assembly, bring it up, tab slot connection right there on either side. It'll just drop in, and you got that all done. So now we're going to work on his arm. So first thing you want to do is just give it a little tug and just disengage that section there. Once we have done that, we're going to take this panel and we're just going to rock it up on that double hinge. We're going to take this little triangular panel and rock this up. And there's going to be a tab slot connection right there. You just take it, push it down. Then you have this section right here that you're going to rock up on a double hinge as well. And that's going to sit underneath all of this like that. At this point, you can bring out his fingers and bring out his thumb. And once we've done that, we can work on this section now. So this section right here is tabbed in, so you want to kind of pull it forward so you can undo it, and then just swing this down. Just be mindful of stuff that's around it. There we go. And then you want to take this section here and just collapse it in. There's a little notch that that'll just swoop itself into, and collapse it in, and then all of this will just collapse under the arm. It'll tab in right there, like so. And we got that done, and the second verse is just like the first. And now we have two arms. Hooray for arms. So what we're going to do is just rotate the arm at this hinge here, then rotate this entire assembly at this hinge here. So rotate that up, and you can bring the arm down, and this will just clip in right up there. So just line that up, push it in, and that will snap itself into place. Bring down the rest of the way down, and just rotate everything. Rotate the forearm so everything is oriented properly. And then we have that in place. And same thing on the other side. Just rotate, rotate, get that all in place, line it up, and pop it in. Bring that down, and rotates, rotates, and there you have your arms in place. Now these sections of tread will just rock back. There is a little tab that will go into this notch right here. Just rock that back and then angle it up, and that'll just drop itself right in there to fill out his waist. So bring that back. Again, just rock that up, and that will just drop itself right in there. And now it's time to get the back all situated, and for me this is the most satisfying part of the transformation because I just love how everything just kind of locks together. But bring this down, get this out of your way. So you want to bring this section up. You have a little section here that you need to fold down, and just bring that down and flip that in. Now you're going to bring this down. Now there is a tab right in here that's going to go into a slot right here. Don't know how you can see it, but it's there. Trust me, it's there. So just tab that in, and then you have, oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump you. Bring that up, and you got a little tab slot connection that's going to happen right there just to locate that piece. So you can do the same thing on the other side. Just take this and flip that section down. Bring that in. Again, line up that tab on the side there, and get that in place. Bring that up, and that will sit there. That'll look like that. Now this part is not in the instructions that I can see unless I miss something, but there's a little connector piece here you're supposed to flip up, and then you want to take this turret and rotate it around. You want to take these panels here and flip them up. So what's going to happen here is you want this panel underneath these two sections here, and then this will clip in right in there in the middle of his back. So get everything lined up. Make sure that is sitting underneath those two sections there. If you have everything angled just right, which it is, you just give it a little push, and that'll just snap itself right in like that. And once you have that done, you can take these sections here and bring them out. They'll just kind of swoop into place to lock in. This little bit here will also angle up. You can bring this up as well. I'll just tab in right there. Let's just kind of come up and over. Angle that up, do what you want there. And now you have tab slot connections right here on either side for this. So line that up, and it'll just drop in. Line that up, and it will just drop in. Now you can take these, rotate them, and angle them forward. Bring them up, rotate them, angle them forward, and there you have the backpack. That's very neat, and I love how all that comes together. And now we're at the home stretch. Just have to do the legs. So split back section down the middle. Take these panels and flip them back. So what we're going to do here is first you want to take this assembly and you want to swing this out like so. Take the foot, bring it down, and then rotate it so it's facing forward. You want to take the section of tread and flip this down, and now all of this will just come around to the other side. Little tab slot connections there to hold everything in place, and that will sit there like that. Take this little bit here, and this will just drop down. Once you have done that, you want to take this section right here, just pop this out, and then you're going to take this section here and angle it down. You want to make sure that it comes down at this hinge here, so it's looking like that. And then you're going to just swing this in. You want to make sure that this double hinge here stays at 90-degree angles. And that will just drop in right in there. You want to make sure that it drops in like right behind this gray piece here. Like that. You can see again how you have nice straight angles there. And then you take this bit here and just bring it forward, and it'll tab into the side right there to finish off that section. So once that is done, you just take these toesies here and splay them out. You got this bit here. Going to rotate up this little tab. It's only on this foot. You're going to flip that in, and then you're going to flip out his heels. They'll swoop into place. Then you have this little bit here. Bring that up. You got this little spike here. That will swoop itself into place. And there you have a leg all done. And guess what? Second verse, just like the first. And now he has two legs. Hooray for legs. And there you go. There you have MPM Brawl in his robot mode. And I think he looks absolutely fantastic. I think this figure came out great. I think he looks so good. So good. Real nice transformation. Just tidies up really nicely. Again, I love how that backpack comes together. I personally think they did a great job with this one. I think they did a great job with this one. I am very happy with him. Very, very, very pleased. Yeah, a very good representation of how he looked in the 2007 Transformers movie. Granted, we don't get too good of a look at him in the movie, but, you know, it is what it is, but still. As far as the figure goes, I think it looks great. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that brawling crotch, at that brawling noggin. Whoop, there's the brawling noggin. But very nicely done head sculpt there. Got some bits of gold. A little bit of kind of battle damage like tamper grass going on in there. Red for the eyes. Got some nice detailing here in the chest. Got some scuffs and scrapes. Got some little battle damage like tampos there. Decepticon symbol. Front and center. A little bit of gunmetal gray in there as well. But overall, detailing-wise, looks really good. Again, got some little, like, spots of like silver. I guess it's supposed to be kind of like chips or some little battle damage, paint chips, whatnot. But looks really nice. Nice detail there in the fingers. The crotchular region. You got these little side spike pieces, which are rubbery, which is totally understandable because considering where they are, you can move things around and easily break these if these were hard plastic. So I totally understand these being made of rubber. But yeah, overall, looks really, really good. Love the coloration going on in here as well. These big old feeties. Off the back, again, pretty clean backpack going on there. Oops, that came untapped. There you go. Got the brawling booty. Again, love the way that backpack comes together. Just very, very tidy. All in all, very happy with the way this came out. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Alright, I'll tell you, fine. Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You have some wiggly-waggly. You can look up a little bit, look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. His mouth can also open and close, so you can say, beer. You can do that. You can beer at you. The arms can rotate. Can do a full 360. Just be mindful of those missiles there. Can move in and out. Pretty good ratchet joint there. You got bicep rotation. You also have rotation at the elbow itself. Elbow can basically bend either way you want. If you get 90 degrees there, you're kind of less there because stuff kind of gets in the way. So that's probably the elbow joint you want to use if you want to use an elbow joint. He does have wrist rotation. Again, stuff will kind of get in the way, but the wrists do rotate. You do have some articulated fingers. The thumb, just on a hinge that moves forward and back. The index finger is its own piece, a hinge there and a hinge there. The other two fingers are together, hinge there and a hinge there. So you get some posable hands going on. You do have waist rotation. You don't get too much rotation, but still, it's there. As far as the legs go, the legs are on a pretty tight ratchet. I can move forward about that far. They're musical ratchets too. I can move back about that far before the backpack gets in the way. Outward. Again, you can move this little rubber piece out of the way. Outward. You can get the full splits and then some. And again, it makes even more sense that this is rubber because that would have snapped just then. Now, you get rotation right above the knee. You get 90 degrees of bend at the knee. As far as the feet, they cannot move up, they cannot move down, but you do have rotation and you do have ankle tiltage. Now, as far as his accessories go, you can just tab these weapons onto his forearms. Right there and right there. And now he can pew pew hack hack, pew pew hack hack, and all of that good stuff. So that we have Brawl fully armored up. And we do have this battle damage part that we can use here. So what you're supposed to do is basically just rip his arm off. And it just unclips. And you just take this and plug it into its place. And he's like, oh no, my arm. Brr. So, you know, hey, things you can do if you want to do it. And on top of the battle damage, we can attach all these effects parts here. So we can put these on the missile rack. We can take these and plug these onto the barrels of these guns here. Use all four of them if you want. You got 4 barrels, you got 4 bluches. Why not? Dare I say why not? Use them all. Just use them all. And you can have that going on. This piece right here will actually plug onto its chest. Now be mindful because all this is shaped a specific way to match the contours of the chest. And that will just plug in right there. And there we go. He's shooting. He is getting shot. He's missing an arm. All kinds of the battle is happening here in this pose, but hey, it does make for a cool display there. Here, you dropped your arm. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the Studio Series Brawl. Here he is with the old Leader Class Brawl. So you can see how that works out. And here's Brawl with the Autobot MPMs, if you want to see how that works out. And here we have a beautiful family photo of our Movie 1 Decepticons in MPM form. Granted, this is a third-party frenzy, but he should not be left out of the family photo. Now, scale-wise, I don't know how tall Brawl is supposed to be compared to the other Decepticons. I don't care about that. I'm not a scale nut, so I don't look into that. I don't look at the scale charts or anything, because I honestly don't care. This could be accurate, this could be totally off. Again, it's not really a concern of mine, but if you'd like a measurement to the top of his head, Brawl comes in at about 9 inches tall, so there you go. So there you have MPM Brawl, and yeah, I think he's fantastic personally. I think this figure is great. The alt mode looks fantastic. The robot mode looks fantastic. The transformation, it's good, just solid engineering here. You get lots of bluches to play with, some battle damage parts. I mean, all in all, I think it's just a solid package. But yeah, overall, super, super happy with them. No real issues that I came across anyway. The only real kind of slight issue that I have is just in the tank mode. Again, that one panel, since it's attached to that secondary turret, when you move that around, you can kind of loosen that up. But other than that, I mean, I've encountered no real QC issues of any kind, at least on my copy anyway. As always, your mileage may vary, but I encountered no real issues with my copy. But overall, again, super happy with him, super pleased. I think he turned out fantastic. Very, very good in my opinion. So there you go. Now, I picked this up from CMD Store. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below if you want to check that out. I believe this will be a Target exclusive because all the past MPMs have been Target exclusives. Of course, there's always Hasbro Pulse. Wherever you want to do your shopping, it's totally up to you. You can also check out the Masterpiece Movie playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal. Follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers MPM-15 Masterpiece Movie Brawl. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Lord Megatron, we seem to have a bit of a problem. Devastator, Brawl, sorry. It happens. What happened to your arm? Oh, this? That's just a flesh wound. Heck of a flesh wound. Where are the others? Well, a lot has happened. The Autobots seem to be onto us. What happened to Barricade? I don't know, he just kind of vanished. Blacked out? Well, they blasted him where the sun don't shine. No. Bone Crusher? Nah, he kind of lost his head. Frenzy? He got all jacked up. What about Scorponok? Oh, he's still around, just lying low. Good, I knew he wouldn't fail me. What about Starscream? I saw him flying overhead doing recon. No, of course, the one I want to die the most is the one that stays alive. Well, I guess we have to work with what we got. Now you, get back to the city. Take care of those Autobots. I'll join you in a bit. That seems pretty dangerous considering they've killed most of us. Nah, you can handle it. They shot off your arm. What more could they do to you? Plenty, it seems. Go already! Yes, sir. So hard to find good Decepticons willing to die for you. Except for Starscream, that little scrap just won't die.